Greetings, my name is Dr. Olivera-Figueroa. Today I'll be sharing with you a study conducted in Chile by Dr. Christian Oyanadel, Dr. Peñate, and Ignacio Jofré-Oliden. This study is titled A Short Version of the Zimbardo Time Perspective Inventory for the Chilean Population, an International Comparison. The most widely used instrument for measuring time perspective, the Zimbardo Time Perspective Inventory, also known as the ZTPI, has been translated and adapted for use in various countries, including the construction of short versions. For instance, in the United States and Czech Republic, 15-item versions of this questionnaire exist. Similarly, in Poland and Israel, there are 20-item versions of this questionnaire. Likewise, in Hungary, there's a 17-item version of it. And in Germany, there is a 10-item version of it. These short versions inspired the colleagues from Chile to develop a 15-item short version of the ZTPI based on the Spanish dialect in Chile. This proposed version has 3 items from each of the 5 time perspective factors measured by the original ZTPI, with those being past positive, past negative, present hedonistic, present fatalistic, and future. This short version was tested in a sample of 829 individuals, 46.6% of which were men, characterized by a mean age of 29 years. A confirmatory factor analysis was carried out to check the adequacy of the model. Here, the comparative fit index appeared to be greater than 0.90. The Tucker-Lewis index appeared to be greater than 0.90. The root mean square error of approximation appeared to be less than 0.05. And the standardized root mean square residual also appeared to be less than 0.05. Because of that, the confirmatory factor analysis obtained a good fit, similar to that found by other studies. In addition to that, correlations were calculated between the full 56-item ZTPI from Chile and the 15-item short version of the ZTPI tested in this study. The correlations found for past negative were of 0.85. For past positive, the correlations were of 0.86. For present fatalistic, the correlation was of 0.71. For present hedonistic, the correlation was of 0.86. For future, the correlation was of 0.81. And for the deviation to balanced time perspective coefficient, DBTP, the correlation was of 0.83. All these correlations were statistically significant at a level of 0.01. Similarly, correlation analyses were also conducted between the scores obtained across the 5 time perspective tendencies of the 15-item short version of the ZTPI tested here. Here, past negative exhibited statistically significant positive correlations with present fatalistic and with present hedonistic, yet also manifested strong negative correlations with past positive and with future. Similarly, past positive exhibited strong positive correlations with future. Present fatalistic exhibited strong negative correlations with future, yet positive negative correlations with present hedonistic. Importantly, all correlations I just mentioned were statistically significant at a level of 0.05, 0.01, or 0.001. This short ZTPI version obtained a good fit of the proposed model, incorporating 15 items of the total scale. Since it maintains the original version's factor structure, the correlation between the factors, and a high correlation with the DBTP coefficient, which is an important aspect to consider due to the high use of the DBTP coefficient in time perspective studies. This short version of the ZTPI exhibits good psychrometric properties for evaluating time perspective tendencies. A greater general adjustment of the version generated for this population was observed as compared to item combinations proposed in other similar studies. Importantly, this version appears to facilitate the development of international comparative studies due to this version being characterized by less item burden on its participants. Nonetheless, it is proposed to continue studying and improving the psychrometric properties of this version, highlighting the importance of taking into account differences due to cultural factors. For any further inquiries, feel free to contact me at my email, which is my first name, Lenin, my last name, Olivera, @aya.yale.edu. I thank you for attending this talk, and I look forward to hear from you when possible. Have a good day.